Okay, let me brother talk to you. You know, at the end of the day, you're angry because you're fighting against your nature. You're angry because you're fighting against your nature. It makes you feel weak. It makes you feel inadequate. Your natural tendencies, your true form. You do these things and you regret them because you got the bad end of the stick, and it upsets you. So you fight against that thing. And here's the thing. After you fight so hard against it because it comes out naturally. You keep doing it. Meet somebody else, you do it again. You meet somebody else, you do it again. Am I right? Tell I'm not telling the truth now. Talk to me. Talk to big brother. You keep doing it. And you get mad at yourself every time. And you ask yourself, why do I keep doing it? You fight against your nature. Now I gotta give you a little background on that thing. When you're looking at the biblical principle of the whole thing, the biblical text or the scripture, you got Adam and Eve. Eve came from Adam's rib. They said, let us make men in our own image. Adam. Eve came next. Now here's the thing. Adam wasn't the perfected copy. He was a prototype. He was a prototype. He was the manifestation of a blueprint. Then Eve was the perfected copy. In true form, Eve really had the power. She had the influence. She had the know-how. In order to be a helpmeet, and I heard some of you say it, in order to be a helpmeet, you got to know what you're doing. To help me with something, you have to be an expert at it. That's fact. You got to have some knowledge of it. You have to help somebody in general. It probably is something that you know that they don't know. If not, it's called blind leading the blind. Both of you finna fall into a hole. But to be able to help somebody, you got to know something about that thing. You got to know something a little more or have an edge on the person that you helping. Power, true form. You fight against it, which is your true nature. Can't help it. A lot of us ain't gonna give you no credit for it, but I'm telling you, that's just fact. That's just the way that works. You can debate me all day, but it is what it is. You are the perfected copy. Now understand, next point is, understand the universe works in polarity. You gotta have a positive and a negative to have power, just like a battery. You say, oh, you sound the perfected copy. And somebody be saying, no, you ain't, because you're in your feeling, you're too emotional, you can't lead, you can't do this. Oh, wow. Shut up. Everything of circumstance, everything that has authority, power, has kryptonite. That has a version of their kryptonite. You see where I'm going with this thing? You're the perfected copy. Your kryptonite is I would say emotions, but it ain't emotion. We all got them. Emotions is not the bad guy. Anger, happy, sad. Emotions is just emotion. We're not dealing with emotion, dude. I think we need to use another term. Say that. What's that term? That term is feelings. Feelings, emotions are really concrete. Anger is anger. You just need to know why you're angry. Happy is happy. You just need to know why you're happy. But feelings are very subjective. Feel this way one day, you can feel this way this morning and feel a whole nother way that evening. That's why feelings are subjective. Emotions not subjective, actually they're concrete. Actually, emotions really fueled by logic when you really think about it. But feelings are very subjective. Overthinking. Now, to put them two together, they do work in tandem. Your feelings are derived from your concrete emotions. That's why they work. But the feelings are unhinged, it's unguarded, has no structure, has no pattern, it has no facts, it has no base. That's when I did the video, feelings ain't facts. I ain't say emotions ain't fact, I say feelings ain't fact. But feelings are very subjective. That is your kryptonite. It has to happen. Why do that to me? It has everything's in polarity. Some people refer to the yin and yang in some situation. Battery got positive and negative. That's the way, it's the balance of the universe. Everything has balance, and that's your balance. And if I created you, I'd probably do it too. What I would have to, I think I saw a movie now. If I created something that was perfect, I would have to put a bug in it somewhere, just in case that thing went off the hinges. I would have to put a bug in it just in case it went rampant. I would be able to shut it down. Your feelings is shutting you down. Now, what they got to do with this is the whole point of saying all that. If you with a man, you can't help but level him up. It's impossible not to when you in your true form. You're gonna tear him up, or you're gonna level him up and tear him down. I ain't talking about tear him down part. Those are the situations where you're not. If you tearing people down, you're not walking in your perfection. You're not walking in your in real truth. You're not walking in your power. You're not walking in your authority. But if you walking in true form, your perfected self, you can't help but level a man up. The way you think, the way you walk, the way the way you nurture, the way you build, the way you build stuff and enhance stuff. There's nothing on earth greater than that type of perfection. And no matter who you line yourself with, they gonna become better because of it. When you walking in your perfection. But that's why you struggle so bad with it, because you keep doing it. Stop fighting against your nature. Understand it's not a weakness. It's a power. It's a greatness. It's excellence. I had to be the one to tell you, because ain't nobody gonna tell you this. Too busy trying to go back and forth about nothing. You gotta give honor what honor due. You gotta give credit where credit due. And everything I just said is facts. It's backwards, it's upside down. And I ain't talking about Adam. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm talking about the one that the scriptures say he created as a help. To help something, you gotta have something to be to help with. When you go to that Proverb 31 woman, boy, that was a superhero, superwoman. Amazing. Gotta give credit where credit. That's why you can't help but level that joke up. Then the last point, for the one to say it ain't no benefit to be married to one, to have for the guys who saying that, it's only because you hadn't had that perfection. But once you had a taste of that perfection, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, okay, now I understand. Now I see. It makes sense now. Pick them up, put them down.